Good Monday morning. Let's start it off with a beautiful creation of reality for ourselves. If you could find a place for 30 minutes to sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be great. Get comfy and go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few deep, slow breaths. So take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All of your cares and worries just dissolve and float away. And the next breath in, fill your belly completely full. And this time I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, I'd like you to focus on breathing light directly into your heart and exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now we're going to put our attention on the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. I want you to bring your awareness down to your feet right now and ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving you through your feet into the earth, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then we focus on our ankles, shins, calves, and knees. And everything just relaxes. Upper legs, pelvic area, buttocks, hips. Feel everything loosen. And we focus on our inner organs, rib cage, breast, chest, your full back and spine. Everything softens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we'll put our attention on the skin of our scalp. This is a place where attention can hide. I want you to release anything you find there. Feel it loosen. Your ears might wiggle a little more easily. And then put your attention on your jaw. I want you to allow it to unhinge. Open up. Receive the breath of life. And then we move to our eyelids and see if you can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. And then we move inwards and we ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And then we thank our mind for all the hard work it does for us all the time. And we invite it now to have a seat on the couch and just chillax while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat for a little while. And now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of air today to deal with those thoughts. I want you to imagine yourself on the ground looking up at the sky and seeing all your thoughts up there like projected mini movies. But they're also behaving like clouds on a windy day. I want you to notice them, but let them go on by. Don't get engaged. Now, if one should happen to grab you up and take you away on a wild journey. This happens. It's okay. All you need to do is, as soon as you realize that, gently just bring yourself back to the present moment. You can use my voice as a guideline. You can use your breath. It's just simply the practice of bringing yourself back to the present. Now, if you are on the ground witnessing or observing your thoughts up in the sky, therefore you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound than that. We're going to explore that a bit here. But now let's take the journey from our head space to our chest cavity. And let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I want you to experience this viscerally. So feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as each bare foot touches down on a step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down that staircase. When you arrive on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of it. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, or a bridge, a wall that's been built. That's normal and natural. We all build up protective measures for ourselves. But what I want you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have a full access, VIP backstage pass to it at all times. So go ahead and envision that lock disintegrating and the gate creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that's been built. See yourself approaching the door to your heart, and it cracks open just a bit, and brilliant yellow golden beams of sunlight are just beaming out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space, completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine, inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. And so we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception now and experience our energy body or our light body. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture. I want you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. It's so pure, it draws you towards it. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what you call it. What it is just really total connection. I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this, and you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things you might experience when joining in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point, you will experience on all levels that you are everything and everyone in the universe, and they are also you. We are all one being. We're all the same pie, and slightly different flavors we bring to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of great power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, and of an incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of this morning. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So I want you to go ahead and envision now the life that you've always dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. So go ahead and envision yourself as being healthy, vital, full of energy. Your physical body moving with grace and ease, your emotional body balanced, your mental body full of clarity, and your energetic body filled and complete. We trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, and guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. And any time we need teaching or guidance on how to do so, that is amply available. I want you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling very light, like a weight's been lifted. Like effervescent bubbles of joy are just coursing through my entire being, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level. Everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. And now that you're experiencing this vitality, I want you to extend it to your family and friends. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. And then extend it a bit further to your community, and then to the entire planet. This is within our power to do so. It's all about the frequency we emit through our thoughts, our feelings, our intent. And now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us. That is the truth. So let's go ahead right now and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter and warmth if they need it. And there's a little left over for comforts. So maybe we could travel around once in a while. But most importantly, that we have the resources we need to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. And when we are on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're on our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I want you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you are following your bliss? What an exciting time to be alive. And we are doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. Through the meadow and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate life together in song, in music, in dancing, in playing, in laughter. I feel joy just expanding my chest right now. I'm feeling all the relationships healing, all the connections opening up, love being transmitted and received. So beautiful. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing the smiles on strangers' faces and the lights behind their eyes. What a wonderful energy to exist in. And now let's intend one more thing. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. Everybody is feeling connected. Something magical happens when we remember who and what we really are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the lower, darker energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the righteousness, the judgment, the harming of others, all this naturally falls away. And we just adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, and sharing. Everybody's on the same page. Even the systems that govern us are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm feeling all the tension and worry and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere into higher frequency energy that's more in tune with who we are. And all of a sudden, trust is blossoming again in my heart. I'm overflowing with compassion, feeling all the connections cleansing, clearing, opening up, communication flowing. What an amazing atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. Now, wherever you are in your beautiful intention, whether you're having a picnic with your family, marveling at their glowing faces, watching your children and your grandchildren thrive, or you're out with your dog for a walk in the forest, enjoying the serenity, or you're out frolicking in the ocean on a hot summer's day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I want you to just stop in your shoes, because this is already done, it has already happened. So say we all. Look at all the beauty surrounding you. Drink it in. Drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy surrounding, supporting you at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. Now I want to connect with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this amazing life. Thank you to all my lessons and teachings. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions guiding me in this lifetime. And thank you most of all for my connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, Back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light, energy, love, healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to take this beautiful intention of reality and build it up as an energy ball in our centers right now. In the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball. Make it crackle with life and soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in, building up that energy. And then when we exhale, we're going to release and share that energy with the world. Here we go. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with light, energy, love, healing. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into the body proper and shift your limbs around a little bit. When you're ready, also come back into the room and open your eyes and just take note of how you feel right now. I'm feeling very tingly all over, very relaxed. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any point of your choosing during the day with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so we can do it on demand. Eventually, we won't even have to put any effort into it anymore. We just become natural, walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we really are, creating the reality of our choosing around us because we are this powerful. And so much more so when we do this together, exponentially by magnitudes, in fact. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, all works. It's all good. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you again this evening for the shorter intention.